Hello all, this is Nandini, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science at Dr. S.N.S. Rajalakshmi College of Arts and Science. Today we are going to discuss about default arguments in C++ in object-oriented programming. So let's discuss. So default arguments in C++, which means in a function, the arguments are defined as values, so which is passed when a function is called. So here the values are passed at the source and the receiving function is the destination. So next one is definition. So the default argument is a value in the function declaration, so which is automatically assigned by the compiler if the calling function does not pass any value to the argument. So which means the default argument is a values, okay, and in the function declaration which is automatically assigned by the compilers. So if the function is calling, it does not pass any values to the arguments. So the in the source side the values are passed, but in destination side they are receiving the functions, not values. So next one is characteristics for defining the default arguments. So if you are defining the default arguments in your program, so you have to follow some rules of declaring default arguments. So the first rule is the values passed in the default arguments are not a constant. So you have to pass the default arguments, that is you have to pass the values, not a constant. So these values can be overwritten if the value is passed to the function. So if not, the previously declared values are retained. And the second rule is during the calling of function, the values are copied from left to right, not right to left. And the third rule is all the values that will be given default value will be on the right. So these are the rules you have to follow while you declaring the default arguments. So see this example, the first example, void function int x comma int y comma int z is equal to 0. So here the above function is valid, but here the z is the value that is predefined as the part of the default arguments. And see the second example, void function int x comma int z is equal to 0 and int y. So here the above function is invalid because the z is the value which is defined in between and it is not accepted. So next one is assessment. So the first question is write a concept program for default arguments in C++. So you have to use the rules and write a concept program for default arguments. So these are the reference. Thank you.